In the heart of a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Sarah. Sarah was a diligent and ambitious individual, constantly striving to make the most of her time. She firmly believed in the concept of time value, a notion she had learned from her wise grandfather. Sarah's grandfather, a successful businessman, used to tell her stories about the importance of time value when she was a child. He explained that time was like a precious gem, and how you chose to use it could determine the course of your life. With this wisdom deeply ingrained in her, Sarah embraced every day as a new opportunity to invest her time wisely. She knew that time was the one resource she could never replenish, and so she approached her days with intention and purpose. Sarah had big dreams of starting her own business. She knew that success would not come overnight, and that she needed to be patient and persistent. Every evening after a full day of work, she would dedicate her evenings to researching, learning new skills, and developing her business plan. As time passed, Sarah's dedication began to pay off. Her small, home-based business began to grow steadily. She realized that her consistent effort, day by day, was the key to her success. Her determination to invest her time wisely allowed her to make the most of every minute, and it seemed as if time itself conspired to help her reach her goals. Sarah's journey was not without challenges. There were moments of self-doubt, setbacks, and sacrifices she had to make along the way. But she knew that the time she invested in her dream was like planting seeds, and she had faith that they would one day bear fruit. One day, after years of hard work and dedication, Sarah's business finally reached a point where it could sustain her full-time. Her dream had come to fruition, and she was living proof of the power of time value. She had not wasted a single moment, but rather had nurtured her time like a precious investment. With her success, Sarah decided to share her story and her grandfather's wisdom with others. She started mentoring aspiring entrepreneurs, emphasizing the importance of understanding that time was their most valuable asset. She encouraged them to invest their time in learning, planning, and working towards their goals with dedication and patience. As Sarah's influence spread, she became an inspiration to many, not only for her business success, but also for her profound understanding of the value of time. She showed the world that with the right mindset and a commitment to making the most of every moment, anyone could achieve their dreams. Sarah's story reminds us that time value is not just a financial concept. It's a philosophy that can shape our lives. By recognizing the worth of each moment and investing our time wisely, we can achieve remarkable things and inspire others to do the same. Time, when treated as the precious resource it is, can turn dreams into reality and transform ordinary individuals into extraordinary success stories. The story of Sarah and her journey to success teaches us a valuable moral. The value of time is immeasurable, and its wise investment can turn dreams into reality. Key takeaways: time is precious. Just like a precious gem, time is invaluable. It is a resource that, once spent, cannot be replenished. Recognizing the value of time is the first step towards achieving your goals. Consistency is key. Sarah's story illustrates the power of consistent effort. Day by day, step by step, she worked towards her dream. Small, dedicated actions can lead to significant results over time. Patience and persistence. Success rarely comes overnight. Sarah's dedication and unwavering belief in the value of time allowed her to overcome setbacks and obstacles on her journey. Share and inspire. Sarah didn't keep her wisdom to herself. She shared her story and mentored others, spreading the understanding of time's worth. By helping others, we can inspire them to achieve their dreams. The right mindset. Having the right mindset and a commitment to making the most of every moment can lead to extraordinary achievements. Sarah's story serves as a reminder that anyone can achieve their dreams with the right perspective on time. In summary, the story of Sarah emphasizes the importance of recognizing the value of time, investing it wisely, and embracing patience and persistence in the pursuit of one's dreams. It encourages us to not only achieve our own goals, but also to inspire and mentor others, creating a ripple effect of success and personal growth. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the inspiring journey of Sarah and the profound concept of time value. We hope her story has left you feeling motivated and enlightened. Remember, time is a resource that we all have in common, and how we choose to use it can shape our destiny. Once upon a time in a bustling city, there was a young man named Daniel who had always dreamed of becoming a successful businessman. From a very early age, he had an innate entrepreneurial spirit and an unwavering determination to achieve his dreams. However, his journey to success was far from smooth, filled with moments of struggle and adversity. Daniel grew up in a modest neighborhood where his family struggled to make ends meet. Despite the financial challenges, he was a diligent student and managed to secure a scholarship to a prestigious university to study business. It was his first big step toward realizing his dreams. During his college years, Daniel faced his first major struggle. His mother fell seriously ill, and the medical bills began to pile up. To support his family, he had to work multiple part-time jobs while maintaining his studies. The grueling schedule left him sleep-deprived and overwhelmed, but he never gave up. It was during this time that he learned the importance of perseverance and time management. After graduating from college, Daniel got his first job at a small marketing firm. He was determined to gain experience, even though the pay was minimal. He worked tirelessly, often taking on additional tasks that his colleagues would avoid. His dedication and willingness to learn soon caught the attention of his superiors. Over time, Daniel saved every extra penny he could spare to invest in his own business venture. His dream was to open a small e-commerce store selling handcrafted leather goods. After years of relentless saving, he finally had enough capital to take the leap. But when he started his online store, he faced a new set of challenges. The competition in the e-commerce world was fierce, and his business struggled to gain traction. He poured his heart and soul into marketing, improving his products, and providing excellent customer service. But success seemed elusive. The financial pressure mounted, and there were moments when he considered giving up. One day, a major setback hit. His supplier unexpectedly went out of business, leaving him without a source for his key products. Daniel faced a daunting decision: to close his business or find a new supplier. With determination and unwavering persistence, he scoured the market for a new supplier and eventually found one. The experience taught him to always have contingency plans and adapt to unforeseen challenges. Gradually, Daniel's business began to grow. His relentless work ethic, coupled with his ability to adapt and learn from his mistakes, allowed him to overcome the initial struggles. He expanded his product line, improved his online presence, and built a loyal customer base. Years passed, and Daniel's small e-commerce store grew into a thriving business. He opened a brick-and-mortar store in his city, and his brand gained national recognition. His determination and resilience had finally paid off, and he had become a successful businessman. Daniel's story serves as an inspiration to many, reminding them that success is not always immediate, but can be achieved through hard work, dedication, and the ability to learn from setbacks. His journey from a struggling student to a successful entrepreneur demonstrates that with unwavering determination, anyone can achieve their dreams, even in the face of adversity. The moral of this story is that success is not handed to us on a silver platter. It is often the result of relentless determination, perseverance, and the ability to overcome adversity. In the face of challenges, setbacks, and obstacles, it's essential to stay committed to your goals, adapt to changing circumstances, and never give up on your dreams. Daniel's journey from a struggling student to a successful entrepreneur illustrates that with hard work, resilience, and a willingness to learn from mistakes, you can turn your dreams into reality. Success is not about avoiding difficulties, but about conquering them with unwavering determination. It teaches us that even in the darkest moments, there is a path forward, and with unwavering faith in oneself, one can transform adversity into triumph. Thank you for joining me on this inspiring journey of determination and success. Daniel's story serves as a powerful reminder that no matter where you start in life, with hard work, resilience, and the ability to adapt, you can achieve your dreams. If you found this story motivating, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more inspirational content like this. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Remember, success is not just about reaching your goals. It's about conquering the challenges along the way. So, keep pushing forward, stay determined, and never give up on your dreams. If you have your own success story or would like to share your thoughts, please leave a comment below. We love hearing from our community. And as always, thank you for being a part of our channel. We'll see you in the next video, where we'll bring you more inspiration, motivation, and valuable life lessons. Until then, keep striving for your dreams, and may your journey be filled with success and fulfillment. Stay inspired. Financial success is often the result of a journey filled with ups and downs, strategic choices, and the occasional breakthrough moment. My personal financial success story is no exception, and it culminated in a truly extraordinary and unexpected moment that changed my life forever. My story begins like many others. I came from a modest background and had to work my way through college with the help of scholarships, part-time jobs, and student loans. When I graduated, I was burdened with a substantial amount of student debt, and financial success seemed like an elusive dream. I started my career with a low-paying job, and for the first few years, I struggled to make ends meet. It was during this time that I made a pivotal decision. I decided to create a detailed financial plan. I meticulously tracked my income, expenses, and set clear financial goals. This discipline allowed me to save a portion of my income and invest in my future. One of the crucial turning points in my journey was discovering the power of passive income. I began researching and investing in dividend-paying stocks, real estate, and other income-generating assets. Over the years, I diversified my portfolio, and these investments started to provide a steady stream of income. This passive income not only eased my financial burden, but also gave me the freedom to explore other opportunities. As I continued to save and invest, I also focused on expanding my skill set and advancing in my career. I pursued additional education and took on new challenges at work, which eventually led to promotions and salary increases. This upward trajectory allowed me to save even more and invest more aggressively. The real breakthrough moment in my financial journey came unexpectedly. I had been diligently saving for years, and my investment portfolio had grown significantly. Then, a once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity presented itself. It was an emerging technology company that I believed had the potential to disrupt an entire industry. In the years following the life-changing investment, I continued to be diligent about managing my wealth. I was cautious not to let the newfound success go to my head. I sought out financial advisors to help me make informed decisions and develop a comprehensive financial plan. I also maintained the habit of living well within my means, ensuring that I didn't squander my wealth on frivolous expenses. As my investment portfolio continued to grow, I looked for opportunities to diversify further. I expanded into real estate, both residential and commercial properties, which not only provided additional income, but also acted as a hedge against market volatility. Diversification was a key principle I learned on my journey, ensuring that my financial success remained resilient. Another vital aspect of my financial success was giving back to the community. I established a charitable foundation, focusing on causes close to my heart, such as education, healthcare, and environmental conservation. Being able to make a positive impact on the lives of others brought a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose to my financial success. Throughout my financial journey, I continued to educate myself and remained open to new opportunities. This commitment to personal growth led me to explore entrepreneurial ventures and startup investments. While not every endeavor was a roaring success, I learned valuable lessons and was occasionally rewarded with substantial returns on my investments. One of the most gratifying aspects of achieving financial success was the ability to provide for my family and loved ones. I set up college funds for my children, ensuring they wouldn't have to face the same financial burdens I did in my youth. I also supported my parents in their retirement, allowing them to enjoy their later years comfortably. As the years passed, I realized that financial success was about more than just wealth. It was about achieving a sense of balance and well-being in life. I embraced the opportunity to travel the world, experience new cultures, and nurture my hobbies and passions. Time became my most valuable asset, and I used it to connect with people and contribute to society in meaningful ways. My story is a testament to the transformative power of financial success. It taught me the importance of discipline, long-term thinking, and strategic risk-taking. While the breakthrough moment was a remarkable event in my life, it was the consistent effort and sound financial principles that sustained and expanded my wealth over time. But perhaps more importantly, my financial success served as a means to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. It wasn't just about achieving personal wealth. It was about using that wealth to create positive change, support loved ones, and contribute to the greater good. As I reflect on my journey, I am reminded that financial success, when achieved with responsibility and a genuine desire to make a difference, can be a powerful force for good. It's a journey that, with the right mindset and strategic choices, can lead to a fulfilling and prosperous life beyond your wildest dreams. The story of financial success carries a powerful moral. Success is not defined by the destination, but by the journey itself. It's not about sudden windfalls or overnight riches, but about the consistent effort, discipline, and strategic decision-making that shapes your path. The breakthrough moments are extraordinary, but they are often the results of years of preparation and persistence. This moral teaches us that true success is a holistic concept that encompasses not only personal wealth, but also the positive impact we can have on the world and the well-being of those around us. Financial success, when attained with responsibility and a genuine desire to make a difference, can be a means to bring about positive change, support loved ones, and contribute to the greater good. Moreover, the journey to financial success underscores the importance of adaptability and seizing opportunities as they arise. It's a reminder that calculated risks can pay off, but they should be grounded in careful planning and continuous learning. Ultimately, the story of financial success tells us that success is a journey filled with lessons, both in wealth management and in life itself. It's about striking a balance, finding purpose, and using your resources to make the world a better place. In this way, financial success becomes not just a personal achievement, but a vehicle for making a meaningful difference in the lives of others. In the captivating journey we've explored today, we've delved into the world of financial success, a path filled with dedication, discipline, and strategic choices. We've witnessed how a dream once seemingly out of reach can be realized through perseverance and a long-term vision. This story is a testament to the power of financial planning and prudent investments. It highlights that financial success is not just about wealth accumulation, but also about making a meaningful impact on the world and those we care about. As we conclude this video, I encourage you to take away the valuable lessons from this journey. Whether you're just starting out on your financial path or looking to enhance your existing strategies, remember that success is a journey, not a singular destination. It's about taking measured risks, learning from your experiences, and using your financial success to create a brighter, more fulfilling future. So, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep growing. Your own unique journey to financial success is waiting to be written, and I have no doubt that with the right mindset and strategic choices, you can achieve remarkable heights. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next adventure. In the heart of a small, quiet town, nestled between rolling hills and lush green forests, lived a man named Samuel. Samuel was an ordinary man with extraordinary dreams. He grew up in a modest family and had always longed for a life of financial success and independence. As a child, he had heard stories about rags-to-riches entrepreneurs who had made their fortunes through hard work, determination, and a sprinkle of luck. Those stories had ignited a spark within him, a spark that would one day turn into a burning desire to change his life. One sunny afternoon, while sitting under the shade of an old oak tree, Samuel made a promise to himself. He vowed to embark on a journey toward financial success, no matter how long or challenging the path might be. Samuel's journey to financial success began immediately after high school. With no college education, he knew his options were limited. He took a job as an apprentice at a local carpentry shop, earning a meager wage. It wasn't much, but it was a start. In his spare time, Samuel immersed himself in books about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. He knew that education was the key to his success. Slowly, he started saving a portion of his income and investing it in the stock market. His investments were modest, but he watched them grow over time. As the years passed, Samuel continued to work as a carpenter and built a reputation for his attention to detail and craftsmanship. He also networked with successful individuals in the community and sought their guidance. With each conversation, he gained new insights into the world of finance and business. Fateful day, while working on a home renovation project, Samuel met Julia, a young entrepreneur who needed his carpentry skills for her new business venture. Samuel was captivated by Julia's vision and determination. As they worked together, they began to share their dreams and ambitions. Julia had an idea for a boutique bakery, offering unique and gourmet pastries. She had saved up some money, but it wasn't enough to turn her dream into reality. Samuel saw an opportunity to partner with Julia, not just as a carpenter, but as a business partner. They agreed to combine their resources and knowledge to start the bakery. The bakery venture was not without its challenges. They worked tirelessly, learning the ropes of the baking industry, perfecting recipes, and managing the day-to-day operations. Samuel used his savings and investments to secure a small business loan, and they opened their bakery, Sweet Success. Chapter 4: The Sweet Taste of Success. Sweet Success started small but quickly gained popularity for its delicious pastries and cozy atmosphere. Samuel and Julia worked tirelessly, often putting in long hours, but they were determined to make their business thrive. They hired a skilled team, expanded their menu, and introduced unique marketing strategies that set them apart from the competition. Their bakery became a community hub, a place where people gathered for celebrations, meetings, and simple moments of joy. The business flourished, and their financial success began to take shape. Samuel's investments in the stock market continued to grow, and he diversified his portfolio to secure his financial future. With the success of Sweet Success, Samuel and Julia began thinking about expansion. They opened a second location in a nearby town, and then another. The bakery's success story began to attract investors, and they secured funding to expand even further. As their business empire grew, Samuel continued to educate himself about finance and investing. He realized the importance of long-term financial planning, retirement accounts, and real estate investments. With prudent financial decisions and a diversified portfolio, he secured his family's future. Legacy of financial success. Years passed, and Samuel and Julia became not just business partners, but also lifelong friends. Their financial success was a testament to their hard work, perseverance, and the power of collaboration. They diversified their investments, established a trust for their children's education, and supported various charitable causes close to their hearts. Samuel's journey, from a small-town carpenter with big dreams to a financially successful entrepreneur, had become a story of inspiration. He had fulfilled the promise he made to himself under that old oak tree many years ago. He had not only achieved financial success, but also built a legacy of financial security and wealth for future generations. The road to financial success was long and challenging, but Samuel's story demonstrated that with determination, education, and the right opportunities, anyone could turn their dreams into reality. His story echoed through the town, inspiring others to dream big, work hard, and never give up on their journey to financial freedom. Financial success is within your reach, and we believe in your potential to achieve it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories, educational content, and practical tips to help you on your journey towards financial freedom.
Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among lush green hills, there lived a young girl named Alara. She was bright and curious, with a sparkle in her eyes that reflected her dreams. Alara's world was a tapestry of diverse cultures and languages, but there was one language that fascinated her more than any other: English. English to Alara was the language of opportunity. It was the key to unlocking a world of knowledge, the bridge to connect with people from different corners of the globe, and a gateway to a future she dared to dream of. However, her journey towards mastering English was not without its challenges. Alara came from a modest family where no one spoke English. The local school offered basic English classes, but they were not enough to quench her thirst for proficiency. She often found herself struggling to grasp the nuances of the language, stumbling over pronunciations, and fumbling with grammar. Despite these hurdles, Alara's determination never wavered. She started to read every English book she could find in the village library. She would sit under the old oak tree, reading aloud, trying to mimic the pronunciation and intonation she had heard on the rare occasions she encountered fluent English speakers. She also began to write her own little stories in English, filling pages with her imagination and dreams, correcting herself as she learned from her mistakes. One day, a volunteer group from an English-speaking country came to her village to help with a community project. Alara saw this as a golden opportunity. She mustered all her courage and approached them, trying to communicate with the broken English she knew. The volunteers were touched by her earnestness and enthusiasm. They started teaching her, engaging her in conversations, and correcting her mistakes. Months turned into years, and Ilara's proficiency in English grew remarkably. She not only became fluent, but also developed a charming accent, a blend of her native inflections and the nuances of English. Her confidence soared, and she started helping other kids in her village learn English, spreading her passion and knowledge. Her efforts did not go unnoticed. The volunteer group was so impressed by her progress and dedication that they offered her a scholarship to study in an English-speaking country. Ilara's heart swelled with joy and gratitude. This was the opportunity she had been dreaming of, the chance to explore the world and further her education. Ilara's journey abroad was filled with adventures and learning. She excelled in her studies, made new friends, and even started a blog to share her experiences and learnings with others back in her village. Her blog gained popularity, inspiring many young people around the world. Years later, Ilara returned to her village, not just as a fluent English speaker, but as a young woman brimming with knowledge, experience, and a deep understanding of different cultures. She became a beacon of inspiration in her community, encouraging and helping others to learn English and follow their dreams. Ilara's story was a testament to the power of determination, hard work, and the belief that language should not be a barrier but a bridge connecting people and dreams. She had not only achieved fluency in English but had also opened a world of possibilities for herself and others. Her journey from a small village girl to a global citizen was a story that resonated with many, reminding everyone that dreams, no matter how big, can be achieved with perseverance and passion. Ilara's return to her village was celebrated with joy and pride. She had become a symbol of hope and possibility, not just for her family, but for the entire community. Her experiences abroad had transformed her into a wise and worldly young woman, but she hadn't forgotten her roots or the struggles she had overcome to get where she was. Motivated by her own journey, Ilara decided to set up a learning center in her village. She wanted to provide a space where children and adults alike could come to learn English, access resources, and connect with the wider world. With the help of donations and support from her international friends, Ilara's dream quickly turned into a reality. The Learning Center was a modest building, but it was filled with books, computers, and audiovisual aids to assist in learning English. Ilara also introduced interactive methods of teaching, such as language clubs, debate sessions, and cultural exchange programs. She believed that learning a language was not just about grammar and vocabulary, but about understanding the culture and context in which it was spoken. As the center grew, so did its impact. People from neighboring villages started to visit, eager to learn and expand their horizons. Ilara's initiative was not just teaching English. It was building a community of learners, fostering understanding and bridging cultural divides. Ilara's efforts caught the attention of educational organizations worldwide. She was invited to speak at conferences and seminars, sharing her story and her innovative approach to language learning. Her blog evolved into a platform for cultural exchange and education, attracting readers from around the globe. Amidst her success, Ilara never lost her humility. She continued to mentor and teach at the center, inspiring her students with her dedication and passion. Her story became a beacon of hope for many, a reminder that with hard work and determination, any barrier can be overcome, and any dream can be achieved. Years passed, and Ilara's legacy continued to grow. The little girl from a small village who dreamed of speaking English fluently had not only achieved her dream, but had also ignited a flame of aspiration and knowledge in the hearts of many. Her journey was a testament to the power of education, the beauty of dreaming big, and the unyielding spirit of a determined heart. In the end, Ilara didn't just learn a language, she changed lives and in doing so, found her true purpose and joy. Ilara's journey teaches us that determination, hard work, and a belief in the power of education can transform dreams into reality. Language, once a perceived barrier, can become a bridge connecting cultures and opening doors to endless possibilities. Her story reminds us that by overcoming challenges, staying true to our dreams, and giving back to our communities, we not only achieve personal success, but also become catalysts for positive change in the lives of others.
In the quaint village of Thistlewood, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a young woman named Evelyn. Known for her vibrant red hair and keen intellect, Evelyn spent her days helping her mother at their small bakery, and her evenings lost in books of folklore and history. Her favorite tales were those of the legendary Avalon, a mystical island said to be the meeting place of the ancient and the magical. One autumn evening, as the leaves painted the ground in hues of gold and crimson, a strange occurrence disrupted the tranquility of Thistlewood. A series of peculiar, unexplainable events began to unfold. Clocks in the village square ran backwards, and the night sky shimmered with unusual colors. The villagers whispered about ancient curses and hidden portals to other worlds. Evelyn's curiosity was piqued. She remembered reading about celestial alignments and their connection to Avalon. With the next alignment due in just a few days, Evelyn wondered if these oddities were somehow linked. She decided to investigate, delving into the village archives and dusty tomes from her late father's collection. Her research led her to an old legend about a hidden gateway to Avalon, located somewhere in the Thistlewood forest. Armed with a map sketched in an ancient manuscript, Evelyn ventured into the woods as the alignment approached. The forest, usually familiar and welcoming, felt enigmatic, pulsating with an unseen energy. After hours of searching, Evelyn stumbled upon a clearing she had never seen before. In its center stood a majestic oak tree, its branches reaching toward the sky like outstretched arms. Carvings of runes and celestial bodies adorned its trunk. As the night fell and the stars aligned, the carvings on the tree began to glow with a soft, ethereal light. Evelyn, recalling the rituals described in her books, recited an ancient incantation. The ground trembled gently, and a portal materialized at the base of the tree, swirling with colors that defied description. With a deep breath, Evelyn stepped through the portal, finding herself in a world unlike any she had ever known. This was Avalon, a land where time flowed differently, where mythical creatures roamed, and where magic was as real as the air she breathed. Majestic landscapes unfolded before her, with floating islands, crystal lakes, and forests that whispered ancient secrets. Evelyn encountered beings of legend, fairies, druids, and spirits of nature, each with their stories and wisdom. In Avalon, Evelyn discovered she had a unique ability to harness and understand the magic of the land. She learned of a looming threat, a darkness that sought to consume both Avalon and her world. Guided by the wisdom of the druids and the strength she never knew she had, Evelyn embarked on a quest to find the heart of Avalon, a powerful relic capable of vanquishing the darkness. Her journey was fraught with challenges. She navigated treacherous landscapes, deciphered riddles steeped in ancient lore, and faced her deepest fears. Along the way, Evelyn forged friendships with the inhabitants of Avalon, each adding strength to her quest. As the final battle approached, Evelyn realized that the heart of Avalon was not a physical object, but a manifestation of the unity and resilience of all the beings of Avalon. Together, they confronted the darkness, their combined powers and spirits shining like a beacon. With the darkness vanquished, the balance was restored. But it was time for Evelyn to return to her world. She bid farewell to her new friends and Avalon, stepping back through the portal as the first light of dawn touched the horizon of Thistlewood. Evelyn returned to her village, where life continued as usual, oblivious to the grand adventure she had embarked on. She resumed her work at the bakery, but the spark of magic she had discovered in herself and in Avalon remained, forever changing her view of the world and her place in it. Years passed, and Evelyn became the keeper of tales in Thistlewood, sharing stories of magical realms and legendary heroines with a new generation, inspiring them to believe in the extraordinary just beyond the veil of the ordinary. And though she never returned to Avalon, in quiet moments she could feel its echo in her heart, a reminder of the magic that lies within and all around, waiting to be discovered. Evelyn's life in Thistlewood, post her incredible adventure in Avalon, became a harmonious blend of the mundane and the magical. Her experiences in the mystical land had instilled in her a profound understanding and appreciation for the magic that exists in everyday life. She found joy in the simple acts of baking bread and weaving tales for the village children, who looked up to her with wide-eyed wonder. As the years rolled by, Thistlewood began to change. New families moved in, bringing with them their own stories and traditions. Evelyn welcomed these changes, seeing them as an opportunity to enrich the tapestry of village life. She became a beloved figure, known as much for her wisdom and kindness as for her enchanting stories. One spring, a young girl named Lily arrived in the village with her family. Lily was quiet and observant, with an insatiable curiosity about the world. She was drawn to Evelyn, sensing a kindred spirit. Evelyn saw in Lily the same spark of wonder and thirst for knowledge that she had as a young girl. They quickly formed a close bond, with Evelyn becoming a mentor to Lily. Evelyn shared with Lily the legends of Avalon and other tales of magic and adventure. Under Evelyn's guidance, Lily learned to see the magic in nature, the way the wind whispered secrets through the leaves, and how the stars seemed to tell ancient stories in the night sky. Evelyn taught her the importance of respect for nature and the interconnectedness of all things. As time went on, strange occurrences began to happen again in Thistlewood. Objects would move on their own, and mysterious lights were seen dancing in the forest at night. The villagers, now accustomed to Evelyn's tales, turned to her for answers. Evelyn, with Lily by her side, began to investigate these phenomena, suspecting they might be linked to the magical energies of Avalon. Their investigation led them to discover that the veil between their world and Avalon was thinning, allowing glimpses of the magical realm to seep through. This revelation was both exciting and alarming. Evelyn knew that such a thinning of the veil could lead to chaos if not properly managed. Together, Evelyn and Lily embarked on a journey to strengthen the barrier between the two worlds. They delved into ancient books, consulted with knowledgeable elders, and even ventured into the forest to perform rituals that would help maintain the balance. Their efforts were successful, and the veil was restored to its proper state. The experience deepened the bond between Evelyn and Lily, and it also served as a valuable lesson for the villagers. They learned to respect and cherish the magic that exists on the fringes of reality, understanding that it is a part of their world, even if it is not always seen. Evelyn continued to mentor Lily, and as the years passed, Lily grew into a wise and capable young woman. She took up the mantle of the village storyteller, weaving her own tales of magic and adventure, inspired by Evelyn's teachings. Evelyn, now an elder, watched with pride as Lily kept the magic of Thistlewood alive for the next generation. She knew that the stories of Avalon and the lessons they held would continue to inspire and guide the villagers for years to come. In the twilight of her life, Evelyn often sat by the window, gazing at the stars, feeling the distant echo of Avalon in her heart. She knew that her adventure had been just one thread in the vast tapestry of the universe's mysteries, and she was content in the knowledge that the magic she had touched would continue to thrive in the hearts of those she had inspired, long after she was gone. The moral of the story, Echoes of Avalon, revolves around the importance of recognizing and cherishing the magic in the everyday world. It teaches that wonder and enchantment are not just confined to distant mystical realms, but are present in our daily lives, if only we are open to seeing and appreciating them. The story underscores the value of mentorship, the sharing of knowledge across generations, and the power of storytelling in keeping traditions and lessons alive. Evelyn's journey, from an inquisitive young woman to a wise elder, illustrates how curiosity and a willingness to explore the unknown can lead to profound personal growth and understanding. Her relationship with Lily highlights the significance of passing on wisdom and inspiring the younger generation, to appreciate the beauty and mystery that surrounds them. Furthermore, the story emphasizes the importance of respecting and maintaining the balance between different worlds, the ordinary and the extraordinary. It suggests that while it is essential to seek out and cherish the extraordinary, one must also respect the boundaries that keep the world in harmony. In essence, Echoes of Avalon is a reminder that magic and wonder are all around us, woven into the fabric of our everyday lives, and that the legacy we leave through our stories and teachings can inspire and shape the future.
Emma stood at the bustling Heathrow Airport, her heart racing with a mix of excitement and nerves. She had finally made it to London, a city she had dreamt of since she was a little girl, growing up in a small town in Canada. Hello, English explorers. Welcome to our channel, where your journey to mastering English takes an exciting turn. We bring you a treasure trove of captivating English stories, crafted to enrich your language skills and ignite your imagination. Whether you are a beginner or an advanced learner, our stories are tailored for all, making learning not just effective, but enjoyable. Don't miss out on any of our stories. Subscribe now and be a part of this wonderful community. And remember to hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest releases. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and let's make your English journey a remarkable one together. Subscribe today and transform the way you learn English with us. Chapter 1. A New Beginning. Emma stood at the bustling Heathrow Airport, her heart racing with a mix of excitement and nerves. She had finally made it to London, a city she had dreamt of since she was a little girl, growing up in a small town in Canada. With a scholarship to study literature at the University of London, Emma was ready to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. As she navigated her way through the city's iconic red buses and black cabs, Emma felt a sense of awe. The historic buildings, the diverse crowd, and the vibrant energy of the city were overwhelming, yet exhilarating. Chapter 2. Settling in. Emma's first few weeks were a whirlwind of orientations, lectures, and exploring the city. She quickly fell in love with the quaint coffee shops and bookstores of Bloomsbury, the neighborhood around her university. She spent her afternoons reading by the River Thames or strolling through the lively markets of Camden and Portobello Road. One of her favorite spots became the British Library, where she could immerse herself in her studies surrounded by centuries of knowledge and history. Chapter 3. Finding Friendship. Emma soon befriended a group of international students. There was Airav from India, studying economics, Lynn from China, an aspiring artist, and Sophie from France, who shared Emma's love for literature. Together, they explored the cultural tapestry of London, from watching plays in the West End to visiting the historic sites like the Tower of London and Buckingham Palace. Chapter 4. A Twist of Fate. One rainy afternoon, while taking refuge in a cozy cafe in Notting Hill, Emma met Henry, a charming British local who was a writer. They bonded over their love for Charles Dickens and Virginia Woolf, and soon their chance meetings became a regular occurrence. Henry showed Emma the less touristy, more authentic side of London, like hidden gardens and historic pubs where famous writers once frequented. Chapter 5. Challenges and Triumphs. However, life in London wasn't without its challenges. Emma struggled with homesickness and the pressures of her rigorous academic program, but with the support of her friends and the motivation from her growing bond with Henry, she persevered. As winter turned into spring, Emma found herself more in love with London than ever. She excelled in her studies, her essays earning praise from her professors. She even started a blog, The London Diaries, sharing her experiences and adventures in the city. Chapter 6. An Unexpected Opportunity. As the academic year drew to a close, Emma was presented with an opportunity to intern at a renowned publishing house in London. It was a dream come true, but it also meant extending her stay and being away from her family for longer. Torn between her dream and her longing for home, Emma sought advice from Henry and her friends. They encouraged her to seize the opportunity, reminding her of her passion for literature and how far she had come. Chapter 7. Embracing the Future. Emma decided to take the internship, embracing the opportunities that lay before her. Her blog gained popularity, connecting her with fellow literature enthusiasts across the globe. Henry and Emma's relationship blossomed, their love for each other and the city growing stronger. Epilogue, a new chapter. As Emma walked along the south bank of the Thames, looking at the city lights reflecting on the water, she realized how much she had grown. London had become her second home, a place of learning, love, and self-discovery. With a heart full of gratitude and eyes filled with dreams for the future, Emma knew that her adventure in London was just the beginning of a lifelong journey. Emma's London Journey, a tale of dreams and discovery, is about embracing change, the value of perseverance, and the importance of following one's dreams. It highlights how stepping out of one's comfort zone and facing challenges head-on can lead to personal growth and new opportunities. The story also underscores the significance of building supportive relationships, as the friendships and connections Emma forms play a crucial role in her journey. Additionally, it illustrates how love and passion for one's interests, like Emma's love for literature, can open doors to unexpected and rewarding paths. Ultimately, Emma's story teaches us that life is a journey of continuous learning and discovery, where the pursuit of dreams and the courage to embrace new experiences can lead to a fulfilling and enriching life.
In a time long past, within the enchanting realm of Sarandel, where magic flowed as freely as a river, and destiny performed an elegant dance in the whispering wind, there resided a young maiden named Alara. Renowned throughout the kingdom for her mesmerizing beauty and extraordinary talents, Alara possessed the rare gift of manipulating the very elements themselves, setting her apart from all others within Sarandel. Alara's life had been far from ordinary. Abandoned as an infant on the doorstep of the illustrious Great Citadel, the most revered establishment for magical arts in the realm, she had been lovingly raised by the wise sorcerers and sorceresses who called the Citadel home. Under their nurturing guidance, Alara had learned to harness her powers and utilize them with wisdom. Alaric, a venerable wizard whose knowledge rivaled that of ancient tomes, had become her steadfast mentor. With his guidance, she had mastered control over fire, water, earth, and air. As Alara blossomed into womanhood, whispers began to circulate throughout the kingdom about an age-old prophecy. It was said that a mage of immense power, one capable of commanding all four elements with grace unparalleled, would emerge as Sarandel's ultimate savior. Many believe that it was Alara herself who was destined to fulfill this prophecy. The weight of such a profound destiny rested heavily upon her shoulders, compelling her to uncover the truth about her origins and untangle the enigmatic threads of this prophecy. One night, beneath a sky adorned with twinkling stars, Alara ventured deep into the heart of the enchanted forest, a place cloaked in mystique and home to magnificent creatures beyond imagination. It was there, among ancient trees and shimmering fireflies, that she encountered Ossian, an owl whose age-worn wisdom infused its every utterance. Ossian spoke of prophecies, recounting how it had been foretold that the chosen mage, destined to save Sarandel, would bear upon her left wrist a mark in the shape of a crescent moon. With bated breath, Alara examined her wrist and beheld a sight that astonished her: a delicate crescent moon etched into her skin, a symbol imprinted upon her very being. Her heart raced with the realization that the prophecy held truth, and she was indeed the one destined to bring salvation to Sarandel. Eager to unravel the mysteries of her past and the intricacies of the prophecy, Alara embarked upon a treacherous journey. Her quest led her to far-flung corners of the kingdom, where she encountered malevolent creatures cloaked in darkness, as well as allies who exuded radiant light. Along this perilous path, she formed an unlikely friendship with Thistle, an impish forest sprite whose mischievous nature belied his ability to manipulate time and reality at his whims. Thistle's peculiar personality and astute guile provided much-needed levity and guidance throughout Alara's arduous expedition. The pursuit for answers ultimately guided Alara to the ancient library nestled deep within the Whispering Mountains, a sanctuary preserved by the wise sages. It was here that she discovered a profound tome, the repository of Sarendel's history, origins of prophetic whispers, and tales surrounding the elemental mage. Within its pages lay revelations. Only by uniting 4 sacred relics, the flaming sword, crystal chalice, stone amulet, and feathered crown, could the mage fulfill her destiny and safeguard the realm from peril. Alara's quest pressed onward as she ventured into each elemental domain in search of these revered relics. In fiery caverns inhabited by a formidable fire dragon guarding the flaming sword, she discovered firsthand the virtues of courage and inner strength. In ethereal depths beneath crystal sea's azure waves, she outwitted cunning merfolk to secure the crystal chalice, embracing the power of adaptability. Within the heart of earth and forest, she unraveled riddles posed by sentient trees and claimed the stone amulet as her own, forging a connection with the grounding stability of earth. Finally, atop the windswept heights of Skyreach Peaks, she tamed the mighty Griffin King and was granted the feathered crown, an artifact that imparted upon her a profound understanding of freedom and flight. With each elemental relic safely in her possession, Alara returned to the Great Citadel to complete her training. Under Alaric's vigilant gaze, and with the Council's sagacious guidance, she delved into the depths of her potential. The Council shared ancient knowledge, a forgotten lexicon of spells and rituals necessary to unite the relic's powers and unlock the fullest extent of an elemental mage's capabilities. As Alara's powers burgeoned, she found herself torn between fulfilling her role as Sarendel's prophesied savior and yearning for a life steeped in normalcy. Her heart likewise became divided between 2 individuals who had stood unwaveringly at her side throughout perilous trials. The first was Eric, a valiant knight whose loyalty and sense of duty rivaled his love for Alara. The second was Lysandra, a cunning thief whose resourcefulness hid a heart aflame with compassion. Lysandra had joined Alara's quest, seeking redemption for past transgressions, and had come to harbor for Alara a passionate love akin to wildfire. Alara's own heart remained conflicted. She cared deeply for both Eric and Lysandra, yet destiny had always been her steadfast priority. As she unlocked her true potential as an elemental mage, her powers soared to extraordinary heights, leaving little room to ignore the encroaching threat that cast its shadow over Sarendel. Malachar, an ancient sorcerer who had risen to power, sought to plunge Sarendel into an unyielding abyss of eternal darkness. Having learned of the prophecy, Malachar believed that by eliminating the elemental mage, he could seize control of the kingdom for himself. He unleashed his malevolent forces, setting the stage for a climactic battle that would determine Sarendel's very existence. Alara knew that the time had come to embrace her destiny and confront Malachar head-on. She united the elemental relics, invoking their collective power to summon a cataclysmic storm a tempest of unparalleled magnitude meant to cleanse the land of evil. The ensuing battle was a clash of elemental forces, with Sarandel teetering on the precipice of certain doom. With unwavering support from her loyal allies, Eric, Lysandra, Thistle, and Ossian, Elara engaged Malachar in a battle where magic intertwined with strategy and courage became an indomitable shield. This battle raged for days upon days, shaking the very foundations of Sarandel, a testament to the strength, love, and indomitable spirit possessed by those who held steadfast belief in the power of destiny. Finally, it was through Elara's mastery over elemental forces, her tenacious spirit, and the love she shared with those who stood beside her, that triumph emerged as an unstoppable force against Malachar's encroaching darkness. The storm she had summoned merged seamlessly with Sarandel's collective light, a radiant explosion of magic that vanquished both Malachar and his nefarious legions. As the tempest gentled its tumultuous might, Sarandel found itself bathed in a warm, golden light, a glimmering beacon representing hope and renewal. The kingdom had been saved, the prophecy fulfilled. Elara not only harnessed her elemental powers, but also learned to wield the might of love and unity, proving that destiny was not an immutable path, but rather a transformative journey shaped by one's choices and the bonds they forged. Elara, Eric, and Lysandra, accompanied by their loyal companions, returned to the great citadel as heroes, names reverberating through the land with unyielding praise. Sarandel flourished beneath their benevolent rule as the elemental mage continued to protect the kingdom from any threat courting darkness. The Chronicles of Sarandel, a tale of magic and destiny, serves as an enduring reminder that destiny is not a predetermined path, but rather a voyage encompassing choices, challenges, and personal growth. It underscores the importance of relationships forged and love interwoven within this intricate tapestry of existence. Nestled within the idyllic town of Lakenridge, ensconced between two formidable mountain ranges, the tender love story of Beatrice and Liam began its enchanting tale. This was no cliched story of love at first sight, but rather a resilient journey where their hearts navigated through life's labyrinth, repeatedly finding solace in one another. Beatrice, an ardent botanist, had recently relocated to Lakenridge to immerse herself in the study of the extraordinary alpine flora that flourished in this region. Her eyes shimmered with an infectious excitement whenever she expounded on her research, and her unwavering commitment was evident in the countless hours she spent traversing the mountain trails. Liam, the proud proprietor of Lakenridge's Soul Inn, had inherited this illustrious establishment from his ancestors. A man of few words, he was firmly rooted in his town's traditions and possessed an intimate knowledge of its history. Fate orchestrated their initial encounter when Beatrice sought accommodation at Liam's inn. The sheer beauty of the place took her breath away, while Liam's extensive understanding of the mountains and their captivating legends left her utterly captivated. Gradually, they found themselves spending more time together, hiking through picturesque landscapes, embarking on exploratory adventures, and delving into profound conversations about their respective dreams. Yet, just as their relationship seemed to be blossoming, Beatrice received a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to lead a groundbreaking research project in a faraway land. Torn between her deep passion for botany and her growing affection for Liam, she found herself standing at life's crossroads. After careful contemplation, she made the difficult decision to seize this extraordinary chance, promising Liam that she would return to Lakenridge once her project was concluded. Liam's heart shattered into fragments upon hearing this news. However, he understood Beatrice's aspirations and respected her decision. Immersing himself in his work, he tirelessly attempted to fill the void left by Beatrice's absence. Days melted into weeks. Weeks transformed into months, and their correspondence dwindled as their paths diverged. One fateful day, an immensity of tempestuous fury unleashed its wrath upon Lakenridge, triggering a devastating landslide that ravaged a substantial section of the inn. Liam, already burdened by Beatrice's absence, now faced the daunting task of resurrecting his cherished familial legacy from the ruins. Meanwhile, in a distant land, Beatrice received the heart-wrenching news, and an inexplicable compulsion surged within her, urging her to return and stand steadfastly by Liam's side. Alas, her project had reached a critical juncture, and abandoning it at this pivotal moment would jeopardize all she had strived for. Once again, she found herself at a crossroads, choosing between love and ambition. Unbeknownst to Beatrice, while she grappled with this internal struggle, Liam stumbled upon an ancient diary concealed amidst the rubble. The diary once belonged to his great-grandmother and chronicled her own remarkable love story with his great-grandfather. A tale of love forged through separation and eventual reunion. Inspired by their unwavering determination, Liam resolved to immortalize their shared history by penning a heartfelt missive to Beatrice. Within this letter, he bared his soul, expressing his arduous journey and the profound depths of his affection for her. He intertwined his ancestral legacy within the words, recounting how their own love story had ignited an insatiable yearning for connection. Beatrice's heart swelled with emotions upon receiving this epistle. It was then that she comprehended the weight of her own sentiments towards Liam. Determined to complete her project with unwavering speed, she swiftly embarked on her return to Lakenridge. Upon her arrival, a sight greeted Beatrice that far surpassed her expectations. A fully resurrected inn, radiating an even greater magnificence than before. At the entrance stood Liam, clutching the ancient diary. They rushed into each other's arms, their souls acknowledging that their love had deepened exponentially throughout their physical separation and personal struggles. Together, they breathed new life into the very essence of the inn. Beatrice introduced a resplendent botanical garden, meticulously showcasing the region's unique alpine flora, while Liam curated captivating treks and excursions steeped in the rich lore of Lakenridge. In no time at all, their inn became a coveted destination for wanderers and nature enthusiasts alike, drawn to its harmonious blend of natural beauty and heartfelt hospitality. As years unfurled like the wings of time, their bond continued to strengthen, forging an unbreakable connection. Together, they weathered numerous trials and tribulations, drawing strength from one another. In due course, they were blessed with 2 children, whom they lovingly named after their ancestors, whose own love story had orchestrated their reunion. The town of Lakenridge transformed into an enduring testament to the power of their love. The majestic mountains that once stood as mere geological formations now embodied symbols of their arduous journey, towering yet nurturing, formidable yet protective. Often, Liam and Beatrice would find themselves seated together upon their porch, hands entwined, gazing out at those mighty peaks, reminiscing about their transformative odyssey. They became living proof that true and profound love possesses the fortitude necessary to surmount even the most colossal obstacles. Their tale transcended its temporal confines to become an indelible legend in Lakenridge, a tale passed down through generations, a poignant reminder that love encompasses not only finding one's soulmate, but also enduring steadfastly alongside them through the tempestuous currents of existence. Ultimately, Beatrice and Liam's love story was not confined to their own narrative. It became a universal testament to every heart that dared to embrace love, every spirit that courageously withstood separation, and every soul that defiantly battled against all odds. It stood as a compelling affirmation of the eternal might of love, proving that at times, love can genuinely move mountains. In a distant era, within the confines of a charming hamlet named Willowbrook, resided a youthful maiden by the name of Emily. Renowned for her enchanting allure and compassionate spirit, Emily possessed a simplicity and benevolence that seemed to illuminate the lives of those fortunate enough to cross paths with her. As an educator, she dedicated her days to shaping the minds of the next generation and delighting in the laughter that emanated from her cherished charges. Meanwhile, in the bustling metropolis of Elmsworth, situated on the opposite end of Willowbrook's spectrum, dwelled a man named William. Noted for his architectural prowess and unwavering attention to detail, William had achieved great success in his profession. Yet, despite his triumphs, he couldn't shake the lingering sense of emptiness gnawing at his soul. There was a profound longing within him, a yearning for something far more meaningful than the cold embrace of steel and concrete structures he so masterfully crafted. The worlds inhabited by Emily and William existed as distinct realms, seemingly destined never to intersect. However, destiny had other plans in store for them. One radiant morning, amidst a school excursion to Elmsworth's hallowed ground with her students, Emily's path serendipitously crossed with that of William. The class found themselves visiting an esteemed museum where William happened to be present, passionately engaging in discussions regarding an upcoming architectural endeavor. It was within this dimly lit gallery that their gazes met for the very first time, an encounter orchestrated by some unseen cosmic force. Inexplicably drawn to one another, Emily bestowed upon William a tender smile filled with warmth and sincerity. In turn, he found himself utterly captivated by her genuine kindness that radiated from deep within her being. Their souls resonated harmoniously. Alas, before they could exchange words or even truly comprehend this inexplicable connection fate had orchestrated, Emily's students ushered her onward to the next exhibit. Days transformed into weeks, and Emily couldn't rid herself of the fleeting yet profound connection she had experienced with the gentleman from the museum. Sharing her encounter with her dearest confidant, Sarah, she found solace in the comforting words of encouragement that encouraged her to heed the call of her heart and seek out this mysterious man. Despite initial hesitations, Emily resolved to embark upon a quest to find her elusive muse. She took to a community notice board, penning a heartfelt message recounting their brief encounter in hopes that he too might stumble upon it. William, on his end, was haunted by the memory of the beguiling woman who had left an indelible mark on his heart. he found himself returning to the museum time and again, yearning for even a mere glimpse of her once more. As days turned into weeks without any sign of his enchantress reappearing, he too made use of the community board in a desperate attempt to locate the enigmatic stranger who had sparked such profound emotions within him. Months slipped away like grains through an hourglass, and despite their best efforts, Emily and William had yet to unearth each other's whereabouts. Their connection seemed fated to remain nothing more than an elusive memory, hope teetering precariously on the edge of extinction. Yet just when all seemed lost, fate intervened in miraculous fashion. On a fateful evening bathed in moonlight and mystery, Emily received word from a mutual acquaintance named Lisa. This kind-hearted friend had chanced upon William's post on the aforementioned community board. Lisa recognized him from William's vivid description of their museum encounter. At long last, Emily and William were united. Their joy knew no bounds. They commenced conversing online, pouring out their thoughts, dreams, and aspirations with utmost vulnerability. What began as mere digital exchanges swiftly blossomed into heartfelt dialogues, revealing a connection far deeper than the chance encounter at the museum had implied. Through these exchanges, they discovered an abundance of shared interests, a passion for art, a commitment to making the world a better place, and an identical sense of humor that left them in stitches. As their bond grew stronger, it became abundantly clear that their hearts were fated to unite as one. The pair resolved to meet in person, selecting a picturesque cafe nestled within Willowbrook as their designated meeting spot. When Emily and William locked eyes once more, it was as if the very universe conspired to bring them together. They spoke for hours on end, sharing tales and laughter as though old comrades rather than newfound acquaintances. That initial connection felt in the museum had deepened into something far more profound, an all-encompassing love that surpassed any they had experienced prior. As months transformed into years, Emily and William's love withstood the test of time, only flourishing with each passing day. They stood shoulder to shoulder through life's triumphs and tribulations, supporting one another's dreams while diligently working towards transforming them into realities. Inspired by Emily's boundless compassion and her unwavering dedication to education, she initiated a nonprofit organization aimed at providing underprivileged children access to quality learning opportunities. William, too, found himself moved by this noble cause, harnessing his architectural expertise to design buildings that championed sustainability and eco-friendliness. His contribution towards creating a brighter future for generations yet unborn. Their love story served as an unyielding testament to the power of love itself, as well as patience and destiny. Originating from disparate worlds, they came together fleetingly through happenstance before taking it upon themselves to seek one another out. Their tale exhibited that true love exceeds superficial attraction. Instead, it is molded by unwavering dedication towards building a shared existence founded upon mutual dreams and aspirations, all the while striving to positively impact the world around them. Ultimately, Emily and William continued to interweave their love story, venturing hand in hand through the seasons of life. Their existence became an embodiment of boundless happiness, purpose, and love, a perpetual source of inspiration not only to those residing within Willowbrook and Elmsworth, but to anyone who chanced upon their remarkable journey. Their love served as a reminder that even amidst the most improbable circumstances, love has the power to triumph.
Once upon a time, in the quaint town of Meadowbrook, there stood a mysterious library at the edge of the woods. It was said that the library held the secrets of the universe, and only those with a pure heart could unlock its magic. One day, a curious young girl named Emily stumbled upon the library while exploring the woods. Intrigued by its ancient facade and beckoning entrance, she decided to step inside. As she crossed the threshold, the heavy wooden door creaked open, and she found herself in a world unlike any other. The library was vast, with towering shelves that seemed to stretch into eternity. The air was thick with the scent of old books and the soft glow of enchanted lanterns. A gentle, melodic hum resonated through the air, making the library feel alive with ancient wisdom. As Emily wandered through the aisles, she discovered books that spoke of faraway lands, mythical creatures, and forgotten civilizations. Each book seemed to whisper its story, inviting her to listen and learn. The words flowed like a river, carrying her imagination to places she had never dreamed of. Suddenly, a friendly voice echoed through the library. "Greetings, young seeker. I am Alaric, the guardian of this enchanted place. You have a pure heart, and thus, you are welcome here." Emily turned to see a wise old man with a long, flowing beard and kind, twinkling eyes. Alaric guided her to a cozy reading nook and encouraged her to choose a book. As Emily opened the pages of a dusty tome, the story came to life, filling the air with the sounds of bustling markets, chirping birds, and rustling leaves. Over time, Emily returned to the enchanted library, each visit bringing new discoveries and adventures. She befriended characters from the pages of the books, engaging in conversations that expanded her vocabulary and improved her pronunciation. The library became her sanctuary, a place where she honed her English listening and speaking skills in the most magical way. One day, as Emily delved into a book about a dragon who spoke in riddles, she heard a commotion outside the library. Rushing to the entrance, she found the townspeople gathered, anxious and afraid. A fierce storm was brewing, and it threatened to destroy Meadowbrook. Remembering the stories she had read, Emily felt a surge of determination. She rushed back into the library, searching for a book that held the key to calming the storm. As she read aloud the ancient incantation, the words resonated with power, and the storm began to subside. The townspeople marveled at Emily's abilities, and Meadowbrook transformed into a place of gratitude and wonder. The enchanted library, recognizing Emily's bravery, revealed its greatest secret, a portal to other worlds. With newfound confidence, Emily stepped through the portal, embarking on a journey to improve her English skills even further. She encountered creatures who spoke in poetic verses, navigated through landscapes filled with linguistic challenges, and forged connections with beings who broadened her understanding of the language. As Emily continued her adventures, the enchanted library stood as a testament to the power of stories, language, and the endless possibilities that unfold when one opens the pages of a book. And so, the tale of Meadowbrook and the enchanted library became a story passed down through generations, inspiring young minds to explore the world of words and language, just as Emily had once done. Emily's travels through the portal took her to realms filled with diverse cultures, each speaking a unique dialect of the English language. From the eloquent conversations of the elves in the enchanted forest to the rhythmic cadence of the seaside town's fishermen, Emily embraced the linguistic richness that surrounded her. In one particular realm, she encountered a wise sage named Seraphina, who spoke in intricate riddles and poetic verses. Intrigued by the challenge, Emily engaged in deep conversations with Serafina, unraveling the layers of meaning within the cryptic language. Serafina's guidance not only enhanced Emily's vocabulary, but also sharpened her listening skills as she deciphered the subtle nuances of the spoken word. As Emily continued her journey, she found herself in a bustling city where the rhythm of life was fast-paced and the language evolved with each passing block. Street vendors haggled in vibrant marketplaces, and the air was filled with the eclectic blend of accents and slang. Emily immersed herself in this urban tapestry, absorbing the colloquial expressions and diverse vocabulary that echoed through the streets. In another realm, she encountered a group of storytellers who spun tales of ancient legends and contemporary adventures. Sitting around a crackling fire, Emily participated in the age-old tradition of oral storytelling. The storytellers challenged her to contribute to the narrative, encouraging her to express herself with eloquence and creativity. Through this interactive experience, Emily not only improved her speaking skills, but also gained confidence in her ability to convey ideas effectively. As Emily journeyed from one realm to another, she faced linguistic obstacles that tested her resolve. In a mystical land where the inhabitants communicated through song and dance, Emily learned to express herself through the universal language of emotion. Through rhythmic movements and harmonious melodies, she discovered a new dimension of communication, transcending the barriers of spoken words. Eventually, Emily's travels led her back to Meadowbrook, where she shared her experiences with the townspeople. The once quaint village had transformed into a thriving hub of cultural exchange, with residents eagerly engaging in conversations that spanned the realms Emily had explored. The Enchanted Library had become a symbol of unity, bridging the gaps between different linguistic traditions and fostering a sense of understanding among the townspeople. In the end, Emily realized that her journey through the Enchanted Library and the diverse realms beyond had not only improved her English skills, but had also enriched her understanding of the world. The power of language, she discovered, went beyond words. It was a bridge that connected hearts and minds, fostering a sense of shared humanity. And so, Meadowbrook continued to thrive as a beacon of linguistic diversity, with the Enchanted Library standing tall as a testament to the transformative magic of words. As generations passed, the tale of Emily's adventures became a legend, inspiring others to embark on their own linguistic journeys, guided by the belief that language has the power to shape not only the way we speak, but also the way we perceive and connect with the world around us. As the years went by, Meadowbrook became a hub for language enthusiasts from far and wide. People came to the town not only to witness the wonders of the Enchanted Library, but also to participate in language exchanges, cultural events, and storytelling festivals. The once isolated village had evolved into a vibrant community that celebrated the beauty of language in all its forms. The Enchanted Library, always responsive to the needs of those who entered its hallowed halls, began to showcase new collections of books and artifacts from distant lands. The shelves now held volumes of literature in various languages, opening up avenues for the townspeople to explore linguistic diversity. Residents engaged in language clubs, where they practiced speaking, listened to native speakers, and learned the intricacies of grammar and syntax. Emily, having returned from her extraordinary journey, became a beloved figure in Meadowbrook. Her experiences in the Enchanted Library had not only transformed her, but had also left an indelible mark on the town. She took on the role of a mentor, guiding young language enthusiasts in their pursuit of mastering the art of communication. One day, a group of children gathered around Emily, eager to hear tales of her adventures. With a twinkle in her eye, she began recounting stories of dragons and riddles, bustling marketplaces and poetic sages, sparking the imagination of the young audience. The children hung onto every word, absorbing the richness of language as it flowed from Emily's lips. Inspired by Emily's stories, the children decided to embark on their own linguistic adventures. With the Enchanted Library as their starting point, they delved into books, engaged in conversations with each other, and explored the diverse linguistic traditions represented in the town. Meadowbrook became a playground for their linguistic experiments, with laughter and learning echoing through its cobblestone streets. The Enchanted Library, sensing the enthusiasm of the young learners, manifested a new portal, a gateway to a realm where language was an ever-evolving tapestry of expression. Through this portal, the children discovered realms of futuristic language where they communicated with beings from other dimensions, each using a form of speech that transcended the conventional boundaries of time and space. As the children returned from their linguistic adventures, they brought back not only new words and phrases, but also a deeper appreciation for the diversity of human expression. Meadowbrook transformed into a living testament to the idea that language, when embraced and celebrated, had the power to unite people, dissolve prejudices, and foster a sense of global interconnectedness. And so, the Enchanted Library continued to be the heart of Meadowbrook, a place where the magic of language unfolded, where stories were shared, and where the pursuit of knowledge and understanding knew no bounds. The town, once touched by the enchantment of a single curious girl, now stood as a beacon of linguistic harmony, echoing the belief that in the world of words, every voice mattered, and every story had the potential to change the world. As the seasons passed, Meadowbrook's reputation as a linguistic haven grew, drawing even more curious minds from neighboring towns and distant lands. The Enchanted Library became a symbol of unity and collaboration, hosting international language festivals that showcased the rich tapestry of languages spoken in the diverse corners of the world. The townspeople of Meadowbrook, inspired by the ongoing cultural exchange, began organizing language immersion programs, inviting native speakers to share their customs, traditions, and, of course, their languages. The aroma of global cuisines wafted through the air, mingling with the vibrant chatter of conversations in a myriad of tongues. One day, a group of students from a foreign language school arrived in Meadowbrook to participate in the festivities. They were greeted with open arms, and the townspeople, eager to engage in cross-cultural exchanges, welcomed them into their homes. The students, in turn, shared stories of their own homelands, fostering a true spirit of friendship and understanding. Emily, who had now become a seasoned linguist and cultural ambassador, took it upon herself to organize a grand linguistic carnival. The Enchanted Library, pulsating with energy, showcased exhibits on phonetics, etymology, and language evolution. Visitors marveled at interactive displays that allowed them to experience the beauty of language in its many forms. In the midst of the carnival, a portal unexpectedly opened, revealing a world where language and technology coexisted in perfect harmony. The students, with their eyes wide with wonder, stepped through, entering a realm where artificial intelligence seamlessly communicated with humans and languages evolved through the blending of human creativity and machine learning. The townspeople and students, now united by a shared curiosity, engaged in conversations with the inhabitants of this technologically advanced realm. They discovered how artificial intelligence had become a tool for breaking down language barriers, enabling people from different linguistic backgrounds to communicate effortlessly. The encounter with the futuristic realm sparked a renewed interest in Meadowbrook. The townspeople, embracing the convergence of tradition and technology, initiated language exchange programs that utilized cutting-edge language learning applications. The Enchanted Library, always attuned to the needs of its visitors, began featuring holographic language tutors and virtual reality simulations to enhance the learning experience. With the fusion of traditional and modern language learning methods, Meadowbrook became a global center for linguistic innovation. People from all walks of life flocked to the town, not only to immerse themselves in the enchanting atmosphere of the library, but also to witness the harmonious blend of ancient wisdom and futuristic possibilities. As the sun set on Meadowbrook, casting a warm glow over the town, the people gathered in the central square, surrounded by the enchanting sounds of multiple languages being spoken. Emily stood at the forefront, a beacon of inspiration for the new generation of language enthusiasts. The Enchanted Library, its magic interwoven with the collective dreams and aspirations of the townspeople, continued to stand proudly at the edge of the woods. And so, the story of Meadowbrook and its Enchanted Library became a living testament to the transformative power of language, a tale whispered in the winds that carried the diverse voices of a town united by the love of words. In the midst of the linguistic carnival, and the convergence of traditional and futuristic language learning, a group of scholars and researchers arrived in Meadowbrook. They were drawn to the town's unique atmosphere, where the magic of the enchanted library seamlessly blended with the cutting-edge innovations in language education. The scholars, from renowned linguistic institutes around the world, saw Meadowbrook as a living laboratory, a place where the boundaries of language learning could be pushed and new methodologies could be explored. The collaboration between the townspeople, the scholars, and the magical essence of the enchanted library gave birth to groundbreaking experiments in language acquisition. In a specially designed chamber within the library, the scholars implemented a project that combined ancient language immersion techniques with state-of-the-art virtual reality. Visitors donned headsets that transported them to historical epochs, where they interacted with native speakers of bygone eras. The immersive experience allowed learners to not only hear the language but also witness the cultural context in which it evolved. As the scholars delved deeper into their research, they uncovered hidden chambers within the enchanted library that held ancient artifacts infused with linguistic energy. These artifacts, carefully preserved over centuries, emitted vibrations that resonated with the essence of languages long forgotten. The scholars, working in tandem with the magical properties of the library, deciphered scripts and dialects that had been lost to time. Word of Meadowbrook's groundbreaking linguistic experiments spread far and wide, attracting language enthusiasts, educators, and researchers from every corner of the globe. The once quaint town became a thriving center for linguistic exploration, where the past, present, and future of language converged in a harmonious symphony. Embracing the town's newfound reputation, Meadowbrook established an international language institute, inviting scholars and experts to lead workshops, seminars, and immersive language experiences. The Enchanted Library, now recognized as a global treasure, became the focal point of linguistic conferences that drew participants eager to unravel the mysteries of communication. Through this dynamic exchange of ideas, Meadowbrook transformed into a haven for polyglots, language learners, and those passionate about the intricate dance of words. The town's success in fostering linguistic diversity and innovation earned it a prestigious designation as a UNESCO World Center for Language Excellence. The Enchanted Library, always attuned to the ever-changing landscape of language education, continued to evolve. It adapted to the needs of each generation, providing an endless source of inspiration and knowledge. Emily, who had played a pivotal role in Meadowbrook's linguistic journey, watched with pride as the town flourished into a beacon of language excellence. As Meadowbrook entered a new era of linguistic enlightenment, the Enchanted Library stood tall, its ancient walls echoing the collective voices of a town that had embraced the transformative power of language. And so, the story of Meadowbrook continued, a testament to the enduring magic that lies within the spoken and written word, a magic that connects hearts, transcends boundaries, and shapes the destiny of those who dare to listen and speak. The tale of Meadowbrook and the Enchanted Library imparts a timeless moral. The magic of language transcends time, enriches lives, and fosters unity. It emphasizes that language, whether ancient or futuristic, traditional or innovative, has the power to connect people, break down barriers, and create a harmonious tapestry of shared understanding. The story encourages individuals to embrace linguistic diversity, engage in continuous learning, and recognize the transformative potential of words in shaping not only personal journeys, but entire communities. Ultimately, the moral underscores the profound truth that language, when celebrated and harnessed, can be a force for positive change, fostering a world where the beauty of communication unites people across the vast spectrum of human experience.